Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. The Brewers battle the Cardinals. Next. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. Darryl Kyle will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and two strikes. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Scooter Gennett will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
How nice would it be to come out and set the tone for this ball game right away? You take the front part of the order and get him out 1, 2, 3. He's looking for that number 3 hitter right now.
Joe Mauer will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. Greg will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against an ace and a workhorse all wrapped into one. The all-star right-hander Yovani Gallardo. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Another 0-2 coming. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Matt Carpenter steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Ready with the 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
3-2, here it is. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, he's going to get his strikeouts, no question about that, but this is 2 straight here to start things off. I wonder, is this a sign of things to come?
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played an inning. No score. Ryan Braun will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Here's the 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Aramis Ramirez waits on deck. Here he comes, 3-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the full count offering. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 25 homers and an even 90 RBIs. Now here it comes. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nate Walker will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far.
Walker.
First pitch coming. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Two-two pitch on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Number 5 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the way. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 6, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. Still 0-0. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Chris Davis will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Davis waits on the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Giovanni Gallardo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
All right, Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing and a miss.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-0 home. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Craig will make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score. Alan Craig will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to 3rd. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So we'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But You're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on, Cardinals.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Darryl Kyle will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First offering on the way. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Gene Segura will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Ice cold soda.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Scooter Gennett will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, let's do it.
2-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer.
Oh, good job.
First pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 now to the former MVP. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Strike him out.
The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Ryan Braun will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Mauer will take the turn and head for home. And a relay to the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the way. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
You can do it.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches, and he was rewarded.
Nate Walker will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He waits, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In now, number 5. And a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0. Now a hard liner towards short. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1.
Oh, come on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In there, 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Alan Craig will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And good movement on the slider there from Gallardo. It's strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Darryl Kyle will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 is on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now.
When you've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Mike Trout will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Chris Davis will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Davis waits on the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Giovanni Gallardo will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First offering on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Chopper, foul. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Gene Segura will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Now the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground down the first base line. Greg will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Matt Carpenter will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Up for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the catch is made, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. Ball 3. Nate Walker waits on deck. (3-1) on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Braun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, number 5.
And if you're going to let loose on a 3-0 pitch, that's the kind of swing you want to have. You know, he didn't get all of it, but that's a pretty healthy cut and the right time to take it.
Standing in now, number 5. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
in tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
2-0 on the way. And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. Davis is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Scooter Gennett will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that misses 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
He's been downright stingy on the mound so far. That's just the second hit he's allowed, and it comes all the way in inning number 7. The way he's pitching, I don't know if he's going to give up too many more.
Ryan Braun will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Almost like he'll say it, did you know?
First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, double him up!
Braun awaiting the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Overrated.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jason Mott will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that 1 key hit.
Let's turn cool now.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
He's set, now the pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Just get the out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Carlos Gomez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Don't let him score.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Come on.
From the stretch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The tying run scores. go-ahead run heading for the plate. Here's the go-ahead run to score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and they've turned that deficit into a 2-run lead.
Sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you throw a pitch, you know you're in trouble. He gives up the base hit and also gives up the lead.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's Chris Davis now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now got 30 doubles on the season as he's in scoring position with that last 2-base hit here. The next pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
From the belt, the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Gallardo. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And now he'll have a good hitter's count here to try and pick up a 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Johan Santana will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Johan Santana.
Gene Segura will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Craig is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Brewers are out in front, 4-2. Yadier Molina will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yadier Molina.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now here it comes. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jimmy Nelson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jimmy Nelson.
Alan Craig will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 29, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-1 home. Runner goes. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Peter Borges has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Peter Borges.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so Even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Pause. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here's the 2-2 home. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Mike Trout will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Cards strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Desmond Goto will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Desmond Goto.
Scooter Gennett will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
The pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and hit that thing.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Joe Mauer will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch to him. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball one. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1 on the way. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. Knuckleball's in the dirt, and that's a good job of blocking it there. Now the 2-2 pitch. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Ryan Braun will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs. But at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Jim Henderson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jim Henderson.
Matt Carpenter will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Michael Lee will get another shot. He homered his last time. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
He waits, now the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Dean Sheridan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dean Sheridan.
Nate Walker will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
In now, number 5. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Braun will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here now is Alan Craig. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Wacha will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
52, Michael Wacha. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 48.
Jonathan Lucroy will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off from Milwaukee, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Wacha delivering a 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 coming. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, when Matt's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and he just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Cal Daly will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 46, Cal Daly.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Brewers strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Will Smith will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Will Smith.
Manuel Ojeda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Manuel Ojeda.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the way. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. So 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Tony.
Casey Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 45, Casey Jansen.
Mark Ellis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 pitch on its way to Ellis. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Mark.
A 2-1 offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Now the 3-1 home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with 1 away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Mike Trout will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Now the first pitch, chopper foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Matt Carpenter will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The victory would go to Yovani Gallardo should the lead hold up here. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here comes the 1-1. A good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. From the stretch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, are we set up now for an exciting finish to this one? With their lives on the line here, he comes up with a clutch 2-out single, and that's going to put the tying run in scoring position at second. And don't forget now, it also puts the possible winning run on at first base.
Shane Robinson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Michael Lee is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And by closing this one out, that's career save number 100 for him. So congratulations on a job well done.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And the Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Ryan Braun. Don't put that card in your bicycles, folks. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-4. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Giovanni Gallardo. His record is now 9-10. The save to Casey Janssen, his 35th. The loss goes to Jason Mott. He goes to 4-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.